Hey, hi Mona. So Mona is from the Midway University from the USA. Mona, you can click on the sessions and you can click on your university name, join session, so that you can speak and you can share your screen as well. Hey, hi Mona. It's a long time. How are you?
Hey, long time. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. So Mona, I guess you already share your presentation with us.
Yes.
Okay, so you can click on the share material, and in the share material, you can see your presentation and you can broadcast it.
I think I already did that. Just want to make sure that you all can see on your side.
Did you broadcast it? Because I think we are not able to see it yet.
Uh, Can you see that now?
Not yet. Yes, now it's starting up. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
And there will be a small arrows which you can
Yes, I see that.
use it for the next. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So you can
I
carry
see
on.
that.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mona.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Mona Chirera. I am the Executive Director of International Affairs at Midway University. And just going to talk a little bit about your school. Obviously, Study Metro is available to answer your questions. I am also available to answer your questions here after the session or later on, but absolutely, Study Metro has all the information that you need. So let's start a little bit about the university. So Midway University is a private, nonprofit liberal arts college that was founded in 1847. So we have been around for a long time. We are a small school, but we've been around there for a very, very long time. Our accreditation is SAC-COC. Our average class sizes is 16, and a student to faculty ratio is 15:1. So when I say we're a small school, we are a small school. I'm not just kidding about it. So, talk a little bit about our majors and programs. Some of our majors that are very popular with many of the international students at an undergraduate level are ranging from accounting to biology to business administration, sports leadership, computer science, obviously, education. Students that would like to become teachers, obviously, that's their English, equine studies, mathematics, psychology, and many, many more. So, just keep that in mind that we do have quite a lot of majors that we offer. Um, but if you don't see a major, it does not mean we don't offer. It may not be listed here because again, this is a presentation, a short brief presentation that I'm trying to give. So feel free to message me and ask me questions, and I'm happy to answer or post your questions in the chat, and I'll go ahead and answer them for you. Coming to our MBA program. So currently at a master's level, we offer MBA program. This MBA program is about 32 credit hours, 2 years. We offer general MBA, which is if a student just wants to do a general MBA with no concentration, nothing. We also offer multiple concentrations. Some of the popular concentrations are human resource management, healthcare administration, tourism and event management, management information system, and sport management. So these are some of the popular concentrations that I see with international students. We will be offering another major pretty soon, which is going to be Masters in Management Information System, a STEM program. It is not currently ready to be offered, but we will be offering in a month or two. And hopefully, that will open up for international students as well. So again, currently, if a student is interested, then they can apply for MBA with a concentration in management information system. And then we do plan to offer just a standalone master's in management information system as well, which should be before May that we should open that up for international students. So the admissions requirements, a GPA of 2.5, this is for undergrad. Keep that in mind. These requirements are for undergrad. A GPA of 2.5, a TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, PTE. SAT is not required, it is just recommended. Again, keep in mind we do require TOEFL, IELTS, English proficiency score. We do not take a waiver or a letter from this institution that says that they attended in school that was teaching in English, like a mode of instruction was English. We cannot take that letter. We do need students to take the TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, or PCE, one of the tests, and provide us with the scores. SAT is not required, it is recommended. If a student is interested in nursing, equine, or education programs, there are a little bit different requirements. And when that does happen, Study Metro counselor can actually reach out to me directly. They have my direct email, they have my WhatsApp number, they can reach out to me and they can ask me questions. I'm happy to answer those any time of the day. Now going to the admission requirements for the MBA. Keep in mind, these are the same requirements when a student chooses a concentration. So a GPA of 3.0, bachelor's degree from an accredited institution. We do verify that it's an accredited institution. A resume is required. Student does not necessarily have to have a work experience. However, even if they have an internship experience, project experience, please ask the student to list it because sometimes if a student is slightly lower in a GPA, we can look at their experience, what they've done, and based on that, we may be able to admit a student. So please go ahead and always have the student submit a resume that is everything listed on it. Once again, we do require students to submit a test score that is TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, PTE, one of them. So please know that we cannot accept the proficiency waivers. That is not possible. We do require students to submit that. GRE or GMAT is not required again. Work experience, like I mentioned, is not required. However, if they have any, you must list it on the resume and the resume must be submitted as a part of their application process. Cost. When it comes to cost, Midway University is very cognizant about the fact that with international students, the cost can be higher. So we try to make the university very affordable, and we are actually ranked as one of the most affordable MBA programs in the region. So our cost is obviously very low. I will talk a little bit about scholarship as well. However, let's first go through the cost. So for the MBA program, the cost per year, tuition and fee for 1 year is 9,780. So your MBA is going to be, the whole program is going to be about $20,000, which is very, very cost effective. I always say with this cost, it is very difficult for me to go ahead and offer any scholarships at an MBA level, at a graduate level, because it is such a cost effective. Our cost is very similar to what it is for a domestic student. We do not have different costs for international domestic students. Hence, our program is very affordable. So if you have an international student who's applying, then for the I-20 purposes, I need a bank statement of $20,530 for the I-20 purposes. For an undergraduate program, the tuition and fee is $27,500. That's tuition and fee. Obviously, keep in mind this does not include the insurance or does not include the housing costs for both of them. It's just tuition and fee. For the I-20 purposes, we do ask the students submit $36,000 bank statement. Now, we do offer scholarships at an undergraduate level, and I'll talk a little bit about it. But keep in mind, both of these costs that you see, the tuition and fee is just tuition and fee. It does not include the housing cost. And we do have multiple housing options for our international students. So speaking of the scholarship, like I said, we do offer scholarships, and our scholarships are, pretty accessible for all our international students because our scholarships are the same for our international and domestic again, with some addition for international students as well. So academic merit scholarship for undergraduate student that ranges from $5,000 to $11,000 per year. Better their high school grades, higher the scholarship. So as long as they do better at their high school, in their tests, the scores are good, the higher the scholarship that they get. Most of the time, I see international students get scholarship anywhere between $7,000 to $10,000 and occasionally $11,000. So keep in mind, we do offer any scholarship that is offered to an international student. Say at the time of the admissions, they're offered $10,000, for example. Then they are going to be offered that same amount for every year for 4 years, as long as they maintain their grades. That is a total of $40,000 scholarship now they're getting. Okay. For the other scholarships, students are also eligible for athletic or international student scholarship. So we do have athletic teams. And if they play for one of our team, if they're selected for one of our team, obviously they will get a scholarship. Like I do have actually 3 students from India that play tennis, and our tennis players as a part of our team and play at a collegiate level. They compete for us, and we do offer them athletic scholarship. If a student is not an athlete, then that's okay. We still have another scholarship. So, in addition to the academic merit that they will also get an international student scholarship. Now, there is no separate application for any of these scholarships. At the time of the admissions, we automatically award the scholarships to all international eligible students. Every student is awarded academic merit scholarship. Like I said, anywhere from $5,000 to $11,000 a year. And every student is awarded either athletic or international student scholarship. So they get 2 scholarships, academic merit and athletic or international student, one of them from the other. Okay. So they get 2 scholarships. For the other opportunities, students do have the opportunities for on campus jobs, graduate assistantships, and then obviously in future internships. Every student, once they are on campus, are eligible to apply for on campus jobs. Graduate assistantships, we just opened up recently our graduate assistantship applications for the August, including my office that hires an international student as a grad assistant in the office. We have student ambassadors that are hired, and those are international students because they help welcome the other international students or the new ones on campus. So there are multiple opportunities for international students to work on campus. And internships for all our undergraduate program. Internships are required part of the program. That means in their final year, they will get a one semester, at least one semester of experience of working in a field, a real-time world experience. And then in terms of our graduate students, every student has an opportunity to work on an internship at least for 1 to 3 semesters. It depends on what they want to sign up for, whether one semester or just for 2 semesters. It's up to them, but it is a class. Internship is an opportunity that's available for international students. Like I said, athletic and extracurricular. So Midway not only is all about academics, but like I said, we also have a lot of athletic teams. We have actually 27 athletic teams, and there are 100 of extracurricular activities. One of our biggest organization is Multicultural Student Association, which boasts about students from 24 different countries. And it's a wonderful association. That's one of those. And then, like I said, we have 27 athletic teams. If student is an athlete, then yes, you must go ahead and share their information with me, with their, about their sport, a video recording of the sport, and I'll be happy to share it with the coach. I guess it's not showing right over here, but to give you an idea, we have teams from baseball to basketball, bowling, cross country, golf, soccer, tennis, track and field, volleyball, wrestling, swimming, sprint football, soccer, which is the football over there. Obviously, that's also available. We have dance. We have esports. If you have students that play a lot of games, video games, generally, personally for me, video games not a sport, but hey, it's a sport. If you have someone that plays esports, ask me. I can tell you what our team plays, and then get you all connected with our coach. Our application process is very simple. We are a small school, like I said, so small staff. I don't want more documents than what is needed. So we'll keep it very simple. The application process must include an international student application that is submitted online. Application fee waiver code will be provided by Study Metro. So if you're applying through a Study Metro, contact a counselor, they'll provide you with a waiver code and enter that waiver code when it asks you for an application fee, and it will waive your application. So make sure you contact a counselor, they'll give you the waiver code. You got to submit the official transcripts, submit the required financial documents. Like I said, for the I-20 purposes, for a grad level, we need a bank statement for 20,580. And for an undergrad level, we need financial documents for 36,000 US dollars. Submit a copy of your passport, required test scores, and resume for a master's program. I don't need you to submit an SOP or letters of recommendation if you don't have one. We tried to get away from this at the time of COVID because we know it was very hard to get it. And since then, we haven't gotten back because we've learned that we can actually make an admission decision based on all of these documents and don't necessarily need an SOP or LOR, a letters of recommendation, because many of the times the letters of recommendations are pretty similar template letters and SOPs, I just am not, I mean, it's not make or break for us. So if you don't have one, you don't need to worry about it. It's okay to go ahead and submit it without letters of recommendation and statement of purpose, as long as it has transcripts, financial documents, passport, test scores, resume, and application is submitted online with a waiver code from Study Metro. So essentially, this is very simple process. We're going to try and keep it. If you have any questions, you're welcome to put it in the chat. But this is about Midway University. If you have any other questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. But that is all from Midway University. I hope that I was able to go ahead and share some information about the school with you. Once again, I'm happy to answer any of the questions that you all have. But thank you very much for attending this session. I appreciate it. This is wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mona, to you. I know it's really a midnight there, and you just woke up, or might be you didn't sleep, and you are attending and giving your valuable time to study metro staff and the WhatsApp agents. So thank you very much for that. And I have a couple of questions. You mentioned that there is a one STEM program which you are going to launch. Can you just give me some more information about that?
Absolutely. So, like I said, that program is going to be Masters in Managing Information Systems. We already have that approved by Department of Education, state, everybody. We are just waiting to launch it for international students, and we hope to launch it by April. Right now, we did announce it for domestic, so we did start taking the applications for the domestic, but we're waiting to launch it to work out through the kinks, and we'll be launching it in around April for our international students. The cost for the student for that program for international student is going to be same as the one for MBA. So keep in mind that it's not any different. The cost is not going to be different. It is going to be same as MBA. The admissions requirements are going to be similar. So again, if you do have a student that is interested, my suggestion would be go ahead and start the application process for MBA with a concentration in MIS. We can go ahead and issue an I-20. Student will be able to go for at least schedule a visa interview. And then as soon as we launch that in April for international students, I will notify you and students can contact us or you all can contact us and we can switch their major to management information systems, which is a STEM designated program. The students do have the availability of a 3-year OPT option at the end, and we can switch them to that program. But the cost remains the same. The admissions requirements remains the same. So yes, if you do have a student that is interested, please start the application process with the MBA MIS concentration, and we will be easily able to switch it to management information systems in future because everything remains the same for both programs. If you all are interested in learning more about the classes offered in it, I'm happy to go ahead and send it to your counselors, and then you all can disperse it out to everybody else.
Yeah, that would be really great. Like if you can just share all those informations. And also, is this programs available for the CPT or something that the students who are professional they want to work off campus. So are you also offering some CPTs there?
So it is not going to be a day one CPT. We do not offer that. However, like I said, with our MBA program, starting second semester, students are eligible for an internship opportunity. They must register for an internship class. We do have an internship class that is tied to their major. And starting second semester, they are eligible to apply for an internship class and actually gain that real time work experience. Yes, absolutely. But that is starting second semester.
Okay. And for this program, especially for MBA and the information system, are you still accepting the IELTS 6 band, or as the students can submit the EPC certificate as well?
Like I said, English proficiency is going to be required for us. That is one thing that I cannot, make any changes on. English proficiency is going to be required when it comes to international students applying for whether MBA or MIS program. Either one, we do require IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, or PT, one of the test scores.
Okay, okay, that's really great to know. Okay, and any kind of scholarships for the study metro students?
So at a master's level, currently we do not offer any scholarships. Again, because it is such an affordable program that Abhishek, if I can offer scholarships, I would just start paying out of my pocket. So we do
That's
not,
good.
not for the masters, but at an undergrad level, absolutely, we offer all kinds of scholarships.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Mona, for your time, and I look forward to talk to you again after this event, so that we can understand the new programs, and then we can see that
Abs-
how how we can
abs-
recruit more students for your university.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'd love to talk to you. Good luck, everybody. And I really hope that you will have applications that you can send at Midway University. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. So moving to the other university.